Well, I don't know about you, but that makes me want to plant a heritage apple. And I've got one here called Pitmarston Pineapple, which is both old, it was developed in the 1780s, and also local, because it comes from a place called Stoke Edith, just south of Hereford. Now you can see I've dug a wide hole, but it's not very deep. Just give the roots plenty of room to move out in, but don't dig a great big trench, just the depth of a spade. And then when you've taken it out, don't dig it over, but just loosen the soil so that the roots can find their way down. And for that reason, we don't add any manure or compost to the planting hole, because all that will do is encourage the roots to stay within the confines of the hole you've dug. Now this is a bare root tree, and it arrived packed, but as you see the roots are bare, they're not in a pot. This means that the root system tends to be more open and they're cheaper, you get more choice, and they tend to grow better too, and I like buying them whenever I can. However, it's important to keep them covered. When they arrive, put them in a bucket of water, give them a soak, and if you can't plant them straight away, heel them in. Just put them in a bit of ground in the veg plot or anywhere so that they're covered up. Now you'll see this has got a rootstock. That's that bit there, and then the varieties on top. Pitmarston Pineapple is this section. That determines how big it grows. It could be a standard, like this one will be, and all the trees in the orchard are, or it could be an espalier or a stepover. It is important to stake any tree you plant for the first 3 years. But after 3 years, you need to remove that stake and let them establish. Now the planting height is important. The graft must be a couple of inches above the surface of the ground. If that goes below, that will sucker, and it'll be the variety of the graft, not the variety of the top. Now you can see what I'm doing is just getting the soil around the roots. And at this stage, gently but firmly heel it in with my shoes. Firm it in really well. Whatever the time of year and whatever the weather, I'm going to give it a really good soak. But I'll just tie that up first. Good tie. So that's can move around. That will help develop the roots, but it can't move far. Right, last job is to mulch it. Now I'm using garden compost, which will give it extra nourishment, but to be honest, anything will do, because the main purpose of a mulch for a young growing tree is to suppress competition. Nothing will limit its growth more than grass right up around it or weeds of any kind.